Hi guys, and welcome back to Captain Industry, where my nuclear needs a lot of work. It's a mess. Sorry about the last episode where there was no sound. Right, I've got these switched off because we're not needing them. What have I done? I've added a freshwater input here, and that is feeding through this pipe which we already had for the gold recycling, and it's going all the way back through this pipe into a storage here. I don't think I'm getting enough water yet. We'll see if we get warnings on that. That is to... we were getting water shortages. I've done a few other bits and pieces, like all these storages. I've upgraded them to the full size. I know I keep getting the dump truck warnings. Now I want to work on this in a minute. This keeps running short of water, and we'd lost all the chickens for not having food and or water. So I'm going to come back to that. What I'm going to do is put a water purifier here. Well, maybe, yeah, put one here. One of these. And his job will be get water in. We'll ship the water in. Put a storage here. And we'll have this running a complete separate water loop, I think. Well, first of all, I want to address this nuclear. There's one thing I have noticed. Take our fuel. It comes from here. It goes round there, feeds a bit into him to keep him going. Same on that one, which for some reason has stopped. Then that one. But look at this here. It's all ended up here, and that's got nothing. So I'm gonna take off this one. I don't want to feed too much into them, because I want them burning this. I can actually turn that conveyor off there. I'm going to take this one. It's not ideal, this, but hey, you watch somebody, it doesn't matter how many times you watch them, until you do it yourself. I want that off there. Right, I want him to come over to here. Okay. He wants to go that way down. Okay, it's not ideal. Like I said, it needs a complete new setup. Right, and do I need a storage? I don't think we do. But I don't want it storing on the lines. Let's put a small... let's get that line built. And then what I want to plan on doing is taking still too far for my liking. I want him on that one. And then that line we will spin that round. He'll feed into there. This line then can come out. Let's get this line here running first. It's not ideal. I'd really like them reactors down here. But this is what you get with hindsight. Just checking what else is running. Yeah, they should all be running. It's when I place my reactors, that's where I've let myself down on this one. Let's get this in. And then we'll do the water next. I want to try and get the rocket launch today. Right, so you're going to feed into that line. Which means I won't need... Pause him there. I will not need... We'll have to look at that. Let's chase our nuclear. Chase this one box all the way round. And I also need to look at the water supply going into these. Right, you can come out. You should supply... Hang on, he's going the wrong way. He is... supplying this reactor. Right, so... that needs flipping round. Again, it's a long run I don't really like. But for now, it will have to do. Get rid of that one so I can see what I've got. You're the waste, so you stay. Get you turned on. You should get rid of them two off that line there. It's not ideal, this setup. We're going to have to come back to it. Look, that piece. Oh, I'll lose them too if I need. You're flicked. You're going that way. You'll get your stuff from there. And the only one I've got to worry about then is... let me just get rid of that piece while I see it. Get rid of it. Right, the only one we've got to worry about now is this. Feeding that one. What I'll do... yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. Because he should also supply this one. So we'll have to keep an eye on all them. It's not ideal, but it's running. And if all the reactors are running, No, you can now run. I found when I run them up another level now, the next thing I had to watch was this water. Not getting enough water in. Do I need you? We'll keep an eye on that. As long as we don't get a reactor meltdown. I might have to feed more water into the system yet. Right. I want to try and get the rocket launched. These can come on. And of course we've no power. Oh, there, it's flicked in. Right, this takes water coming in. Feeds these. These produce oxygen, hydrogen. Oxygen's got to burn off because we're going to produce more than hydrogen. Their feed fed into here. And I do want to change this whole setup here. I want to put a landfill right across there, but not yet. I'll do that offline. Right, so we need... I want to get a rocket launch to get the research going. That's station modules which need composite cores. Composite cores need aluminium, steel, electronics. And guarantee you I'm going to get this wrong. We've got all three here. We put you... You're gonna produce 8. I'm gonna copy him a minute. I wanna copy him. And you take 8 and you give me 4. Now I don't know how many I need, so solar cells and chemical fuels. I have got them being made. Solar cells, yeah, we have got the solar cells being made here. Do I need... That's 5,000, oh, that is the large one. And can we get a truck? Yeah, we got a... Let's give him 2 large. Solar cells and fuel. And I'm going to do it the opposite way round. Fuel. No, the fuel's in the... there, chemical fuel. Solar cells. Get them 2, Bolt. I don't know why I didn't just click on them. Right, and I want trucks. Keep you full. We'll put a priority 4. We're going to sort the train. I do want to sort a train out, but I'm not sure where he's going to go. Let's move you. Now you're going to have to feed into here. If I'm right. If I am right. Yeah, I think we're going to have to feed them into here. I'm not sure on that. Yeah, orbital parts. That's fairly... And this will be 3 in, right. Copy, copy, copy. Copy. Thank you. I don't know how many I'm going to need. And I'm just going to get one going. Copy that one. That is probably too close. Right, let's get this first one. And we... You come back down here. Right, we're going to just get one going, so we want composite steel panels, which are here. Next we want steel, which is here. Not very pretty, I know. I don't want it connecting. Will he? Right, I want you. I'm going to redo that from the start. Just to get one. One space probe going, I'll be happy. And then electronics. They're going to have to be piped in proper because they're going to connect to all these, so it'll have to be a multi-stage. Just want to get it going so it'll start the next level of research. Right, you need composite cores, which are going to come from here, which we want storage. Give me a small one just for now. Again, it's in the wrong place because I'm going to have to put more launch complexes. But because it's my first time, I just want to get it running. Composite cores. And if there's any and you're gonna go into that one. Fuel. I will mess about with this the next few episodes. Let's just get him up and running, then we can see what we need. Fuel into there. Glass. Or solar panels, I should say, not glass. Into there. I'm just going to do it the easy way. Once I can hit that Unity tool. And then all we've got to do, I think, is take that. Yes, I know I'm low. Into there. And we will be putting more launch complexes in. We're 50 odd short. Housing is okay. Let's well, beacon is on. While we're here, what's the ship like? He's fully repaired. Let him go out, have a bit of fun. If we work this one here, go and do battle. And then if we go on world map again, oh, we're only 19 short. There we go. Right, so we're waiting on that. While we wait on that rocket, wherever he's gone, I don't know if I've set him up right. We will find out. That's on pause. I need that producing. We need the imports on these, which we have got the imports on. I don't want to make too many. The fuel I might fetch in on a train. Right, next one we want to do is address this water problem here. So if we... I've got to watch because I've got... trucks going to these. Alright, we can lift a pipe up. Give me a large water. I don't want to use that. It's going to be a complete freshwater pipe coming down here. And this all needs rebuilding. It's not right. Let's put the water there. Because I want this tank to fill up and replace all these water lines coming in. Like I said, so it's completely separate water to everything else. Although I might leave that one. That one's... yeah, you're switched off because you're doing grain. Which is going down, which is what I want. You can see I've got a load on the line there. I'm also been burning it off. Got a balancer here. We should feed in there, and if it overflows, it's going to come out on this one, through this one. I don't ask me why I ended up with two there, up there, and into the furnaces, into over here, which I did add another mixer there to keep that down. We're in battle. World map. We found some loot, but we didn't find any islands. Right, water. I am just give me all that lot a minute. I don't need. Ooh, he's not gonna fit. He is not gonna fit. And I don't want to put him here because we're building, so that is not a good idea. Well, yes, it is actually, because all I really need is that piece for a minute. And he's going to go over here, but I don't want to be piping. That's a harbour. Could get pipes in there. I've got to watch because I might be putting a... Well, if I put a train through there, we put a train through there. Go that way. Just refresh myself what I've done. Yeah, you're the input ones, right? That's all I needed to know. And we'll check on that rocket in a minute. So you're going to go there. That way. I need water input. Now, could we pinch off this lot? No. But we could. Put 3 of them there. They're gonna be sorry, I have to keep reminding myself what I'm doing. It's not. Yeah, seawater 108. That's okay. Pipe. Could probably run one pipe and take it off them. Alright, now we need to get steam in for our friend here, which we should have a steam pipe somewhere around. Oh, that's steam. What? We don't need a lot. It's just enough. To power that up. I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. I've got a lot to learn on this game. What was that? That pipe's doing nothing. That's what threw me out. Right, so you go from there to there. Don't need a pipe bouncer on the bottom of it. Let's get that locked down. I need the output. Don't need you. What did I do for the... yeah, great way of doing this. Can't remember what I was doing. I don't know why I've put a balancer there. We'll soon find out when we get it start building. Could have probably fed all the input. Yeah, you can see the way I've done the input there to make sure everything's getting it. Right, where was I? Get you built. Get you built. Right, that's the pipe we need. Messy. It's gonna have to be rebuilt. All this. It's complete a complete mess. If I make you the maximum pipe size, we might get away. We're just running the one, but I'm not 100% sure. Way more than we need going out. Let's just build the whole lot. Because the next one is going to be the fun. I've got to take this water. Steam high. Steam high. I don't know why it's swapped over there. Right, we've got to get this now over to here. Pipes everywhere. That makes the sense going up that line there, but it's going to confuse me. I'm going to take him straight through this slot here. And follow this slot. Down to 0. Through there. Back up. Then into that. Let's get that pipe built. That built. You're going to take water. How's our rocket doing? Oh, we've got them. Do you know what I really should have done? Because I don't know what's in there. You're waiting. Okay, let's make them high for now. And we'll sort out how we're going to transport. One idea I had was a train for this one. Because he is right over here. That's where he is. Right there. I thought I said that to be built. Come on, get built. Then I can start working the water out for this lot. Chicken farm first, and we'll build the chickens up. It's a long pipe. Come on, get... Not ideal the way I've done this. And like I said, I do know I've got a lot to learn. But you can watch somebody and watch somebody and watch somebody, but till you come to build it yourself, they can give you ideas, but you try and copy them. Right, so are you now... working? You're waiting for steam. Okay. Oh, you want water, not steam. Stupid me. That explains why we had water there. Okay, water. We only need a little bit. And what we will do on this, I'm going to put a pipe. Get rid of that. Pipe balancer. We're going to pinch the water from this pipe here, because he just needs water to get him going. And then when he's going, he's going to pinch water out of there. Let me get that going. Right, so the balance, that's going to be the priority. But at the minute, I need water. Why aren't you flowing? Because you've got nothing in the system. Ah. Okay. Change your plan. Very small fluid balancer. You're not going into there. You're going to be water. Get built. You feed into there. You'll keep it balanced up. You go into there. We don't need a fluids balancer. That. Trucks, keep it high. Get a bit of water in. Get the system powered up. Get these pipes built. Right, I need water in here somehow. And the game is running. It's not on pause like it sometimes do. And there's no. For what I need, I don't want to run a pipe from there. We only need a little bit of water to get the system going. Come on, come on. Somebody give me some. Okay, I admit defeat. I'm not going to wait for a truck. This pipe will come out in a minute. Oh, a pipe comes out now. Hopefully, if I got this right, this is going to pump water out, but he's also going to pump water into there. And I don't really need that now. Why am I not getting any water through this pipe? Because I'm not connected the pipe. I should. Yeah, now it'll feed water, so for what water that needs, 24, and we're producing 72 off one of them. It should feed water to itself and keep it going. Then it come all the way over here. And we've got water starting to come in here. Now, next question is, how much water do we need for these? 18. Six. 18 times 6. 108. We know we're getting 72 off one of them. I'm trying to see what else needs. 8, 16, 32, 40 there, so we got plenty of water. Done them. Right, so why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Because this has been annoying me for ages. We'll check our rockets in a minute. Right. You are eggs. Get everything take back. And that little bit there. I keep leaving this and leaving it, and I finally had enough of it. Right, all the eggs. I want you to come. You're gonna have to come over the eggs. You won't. Okay, you'll go there. You. We are going to check our rocket in a minute. You'll go there. Right, eggs. next one. Up one. Oh, you would want to... Oh, I can see where I've gone wrong. That's a little... When I went wrong, if you look here, they go further forward. So you did it right in the first place. Right, let's get all you built. We can make sure it's all running right. Come on. We've got the parts. I've not paused the game. We've no unity. Okay. Right, next one, we're going to get the water fed back into this system. We're going to use this tank, which is slowly filling up. I'd rather have excess water. We will probably use the rest on this line here, which is feeding the crops. But I'll make this priority. Right, so I'm going to completely redo these lines. Let's get this this line here. Back in a minute, guys. Let's get this unity up and get this, because I'm going to be demolishing lines here, and we're going to be stopping and starting, and we've got a lot of mazes to work out. So we've got lines going everywhere. So, back here in a second. Okay guys, we got that in finally. So that's looking better than it was. Right, next one is this nightmare of a water system. Right, so first of all, this is going to come up from here. Take him straight to there for now. That can be start constructing. I will use the unity after. Now it's working out what pipes we need and what we don't need. So first of all, let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Which goes to there. I'm trying to get the unity up because I want to try and get all these pipes in one go. Which you better make that urgent. Right, and we won't need that pipe there. You can see I made a right mess of these pipes. That's when you just keep adding and not really... Oh, it's going. We'll work on you later. We're going to work on this one here. How much unit have we got? We need that to come up a little bit further. We'll be working on that one as well. This is the main one I want to get going today. Yeah, you're feeding that, so you're going to have to stay. Powerful. I need to work on the water for the reactors. Right, let's see if we can get rid of this lot here and then rebuild it all. So you're going to come out. You're coming out. And I've got to watch because it's going to affect my farms. You're coming out. Some of them got chickens in, so we're lucky on some of them. I think it'd be better just to take everything out. And rebuild it from scratch. Want you to go down. You out. And that just leaves you. We will check on the rockets in a minute. 11 unity. Right. I need this moving. I don't want to... I'm going to have to use the unity to get rid of it. And one we missed. And another one there we've missed. That conveyor could be straightened out there. Get that in. Means that can come out. I'll worry about the speed if it needs upping later. And you are coming out of there. Coming out of there. I'll get all of this one in a minute. That's better. And another one I've missed part of. Yeah, I'm getting problems now. I'm going to have to pause. Don't need you there. Right, let's get this water pipe because I've got the game on pause. Game crash. 1 minute. Okay, back with you guys. Right, let's get this water pipe in. We want maximum height. Straight down. So that one, he's going to feed into there. Trying to get this nice and neat. Not one of my biggest things about building neat. Alright, let's get all that built. Hopefully we've got the unity for it. He's connected there. We've got... That is the wrong way. Was it? No, it was the right way. Let's give the water a chance to feed through. I have put a balancer here, which we will do in a minute. Right, that's a 200 pipe. And it should be big enough, but let's make sure. I should have done it with that pipe at the beginning. More than enough water what we need. But I don't want the chickens running out of water this time. Kept flashing up and I kept ignoring it. Right. That. That's a 450. Right, this should get plenty of water now. This here, I am going to just connect him into there. Which you won't let me. Will he go that way? Okay, I'll worry about that later. Any excess water could go into that pipe. That's what I was thinking. Right. That is chickens done. Next one is this one here. Well, I'm just... You don't need water. You don't need water. It's only you. You need a low amount. Again. Let's take the... Let's not take the pipe out. Let's take the pipe out from here. Get rid of that so we can see what we've got. Don't need that connection. Don't need that connection. That has actually surprised me. Cancel that. Right, this pipe. Yes, I could feed it in off the other pipe. but let's keep the I'm hoping they can still reach these. I'll worry about that later. Right, that feeds him. Then we know we've got the chicken feed is on a completely separate line. So if we had to, we could stop that pipe. Right, any more? Another one here needs 6. So that pipe there is doing nothing. You are going God knows where, so we'll leave you for a minute. This one here, come out to there. Now this looks pretty. Swap all these feeds round. And this one, which is not carrying that much, no, do it there. Cannot join if not flat. Okay, you can join there though for now. Yeah, these are not showing any walls because there's nothing in them at the minute. Right, it's just this one here. I think he's doing the servers. Well, we'll leave that one. We'll leave that one at the minute. Just checking for any more water pipes in here. I know we got a water pipe here. Yes. Which means running it right across the map, but get rid of that from there. Which way are you flowing? You're flowing. Let's take fresh feed. Do you know, I'm just going to run him straight across the front of these. Yeah, come to the... Yeah, the reactors need sorting out. And you're going to feed into this pipe here. And then we're going to take this bit out. We don't know what he's doing. He's coming from there, which will hopefully make the flow a bit better. Yeah, these are only taking 3, 6, 12 water, so that is ample there. We've got plenty of water coming in. He's still looking good. Last one is this one here. Yeah, let's him along these others. I've got that floor to sort out. You want to go there? I'm gonna have to go high. Then you feed into that. Then we can get that built a minute. Get that built a minute, I said. And then we can take that pipe from there. And that should be all the food production on its own circuit. May not be a perfect setup, but he's running his own water supply in, which we know is now controlled from here. So the food has got its own water. We can keep an eye on that tank nice and easy. Chickens will be fed and watered. You actually need to come off. Chicken feed I can do by turning that on there. We've got 3 ways of getting chicken feed into them. Here, here, and off here, the waste. Right. So we can now, apart from the power fluctuations, you got 500, you got 500. Should we buy a few more chickens now we're all set up? We'll try it. We'll trade. $484. Okay, I'll get that last one up. Yeah, it's a little bit tidier on the pipe work. Easier to follow. Yeah, I could tie that into that pipe, but like I said, I can keep track of them a little easier. Hopefully. Right, let's go and see how this rocket's doing. First of all, before I do that, but these reactors have gone down again. No. He's running on low power. I need to work on getting more water into this one. This one. That one's okay. That one's okay. They're taking what that one's supposed to be taking water from here. So I might have to increase my water inflow. 72, 144, 288, 600 and something. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 720. Yeah, see, 200. If he was at max output, which he is, 288. Let's use this. Not 0.88. 288 times 2. 500 there. You're probably going to be, call it 600, 700, 800. Thousand. We need a couple more of these putting in, which means I'm going to have to move that. A couple more of them should do it. Right, I know what I'm doing there. I'll do that offline. How are my rocket parts doing? Right, they should have delivered what we need here. So let's see what happens. I've never done this bit, so start you going. We're short of workers. Working. Ah. Oh, I like that. I only think they do that with some rockets. And the crawler. He could position a bit better. Something's come out there for him. Service gantries. Okay. Fuel. We're going for load only when there is the demand. Okay. What do we get on there? Electronics we're not doing at the minute. We load only when there is the demand. Okay, auto launch. Mute launch countdown, no. How do I put a payload in the rocket? They've got goods there. How do I launch him? It's the first rocket going, so how do I put nothing there. I want to... That's what I want to launch. Station parts basic. Waiting for payload request. Oh, I know what I've got to do. I know what I've got to do. Space station. Deploy space station.
4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Ooh, that's a nice sound. Our first rocket, finally. And here's where it comes in. Right, I believe you can scroll through this. There's JD Plays, who have been following. Oh, Charles Pryor in there as well. Right, let's get through that lot. Finish flattening the entire... Can I go back and finish flattening the entire island? Okay. How do we get out of that screen? There we go. There's one I watch. It's 3D sound or something. Congratulations, Captain Against all the odds. True, you have a thriving industrial empire and launched a rocket to space. You have received a significant milestone, but there's still a lot of things to explore. You can keep playing on this map for long as you want, with a space program on horizon with unlimited resources and endless possibilities. We are going to carry on because, right, as I was saying, there's one I watch 3D sound, and you know how far away people are. You see the rocket launch, and like 2-3 minutes after, you hear the engines. And there's another one when they have it landing. It was SpaceX when it lands. You see it coming in, you see it land, you see the engine shut off. A few minutes after, the sound shuts off. And then you get the sonic booms coming in later. Right, so we got that done. We are... I'm going to get another one ready. I'm going to take auto launch. I'm going to pause that, because we're not ready for him just yet. What do we get in space? Waiting for material delivery, so we need to get another rocket it up. Okay, so we'll be doing that. So we'll turn that back on. We will turn auto launch off because we want to watch it. And we want to know. I will work on these reactors. And I want to go to research. Oh, we never checked our ship. He's fully repaired, I think. Population, yeah, that is coming in. Research, because I want to get to the reactors. That's still locked, so we still got to finish that. Space Station 1, so we still need to get the space station finished. Because able to research, not so much. It is... Could be on that one. Fast breeder reactors. So we are going to carry on. carry on muddling through till we get to the end. So I will work on now another 2 of these, which makes me moving that. It's not a very nice complex, but next time I know I can move these nearer together. So our next project, we will can't store all vegetables. Right, so if we change you to soya is what I'm suffering with. And I will see you in the next episode. I'll see what we're going to do. We're going to be getting the second rocket launched. Taking more of these bandits on. Pirates, sorry, not bandits. Sort this power fluctuation I keep getting, which is water. I'll do that offline. And we'll just see how we go. Maybe tidy some of this lot up. Well, we've got a lot to be doing and a lot of ground to be filling in. That is being filled in with soil slowly. And we've got a more rocket launch complex to build and more of these building. That needs a complete redesign. I wanted to get that one rocket up to see how it went. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Oh, and I will start filling that section in there, the whole lot over. At the minute we're okay, but we'll start on that. I need to get this finished here. Flattening, we are flattening the island. Even this is going to be flattened. So I will see. I want to get that sand out as well. And that one, I don't know because we got the ship there. We can come out here though. And they are working in there. What? Oh, that was a the setup, demo setup. And you've never finished that one there. Which we don't really need so much. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and bye for now.